Hello, my name is Chris Browning. In today's announcement, we will be telling you about child abuse and its effects on children's lives. Child abuse is a common thing found in some of today's families, whether it be neglect, sexual abuse, physical abuse, or emotional maltreatment. Normally, children 3 years of age or younger are more susceptible to these acts of abuse. First off, we'll explain what these types of abuse involved. Neglect, being the most frequent type of maltreatment, is the failure to provide minimum care and supervision, including the failure to provide necessary medical services. This is the most frequent type of maltreatment. Sexual abuse is abuse that involves attempted or actual sexual contact between the caregiver and the child. Physical abuse is causing a bodily injury that is not accidental, such as being slapped, struck with objects, violently thrown, shaken, or pulled. Emotional maltreatment is a persistent failure to fulfill a child's emotional needs. Some outcome of physical abuse is deadly, such as shaken baby syndrome. This is caused when a baby is shaken or thrown, causing the child to attain retinal and brain hemorrhages, causing them to become deceased. Though some that are not killed do often suffer from neurological disorders or seizures. Some play is very inappropriate for children, such as seen in this video. In the U.S., there are over 900,000 cases of abuse and neglect that the Child Protection Agency see every year. Now we'll talk about the consequences of abuse and neglect. Most children tend to be withdrawn, aggressive, and less likely to be attached to their caregiver. Neglected children and physically abused children are more likely to do poorly in school, have problems with peer relationships, show aggressive, angry behavior. This also follows them into adulthood. They are also more likely to be arrested for violent crimes and to suffer from depression later on in life. Long-term outcomes of sexual abuse includes adults being less well-adjusted, but some say they have no problems and rebound from this. Some individuals also say they do take on long-term problems such as depression, alcohol and drug dependence, social anxiety, and sexual promiscuity. However, no set of symptoms is consistently associated with a history of sexual abuse. To keep your children safe, always remember to be cautious of people watching your children and your caregiver. All in all, abuse is not something that should be done and can be stopped. If you see signs of abuse, then report it to your local child protection agencies. This is Chris Browning, saying good night.
All around me are familiar faces, worn